Hello Divine Masculine and welcome to your check-in. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels, and what we're going to do today is bring some festive energy in because we are in the holiday season right now. It is Advent and we are moving towards Christmas time, and you may be feeling the chaos of that, or the stress or the anxiety, or maybe you're connecting with your inner child. We'll see. So I'm going to use 3 decks of cards to work out what your energy is right now, and then we're going to bring in 3 further decks of cards to bring guidance in around it. So to connect with what you're going through right now, I'm going to use the collective love message to get a general idea about what you're feeling, especially because in the last check-in we got the message coming through about you needing to forgive yourself, and then once you do that, everything will move forward in your life and you can move towards a new beginning and let go of blame and guilt and shame. And they give me a bit of saliva in the mouth as I'm connecting with this. So this is what you were hungry for, what you were lusting for, longing for, change, and obviously to move towards your divine feminine. But we're going to see what you're going through today from your soul. So we're going to connect with the love messages, the masculine Christmas promises and secrets to see what you're thinking about, maybe what you're keeping secret or wanting to promise to your divine feminine over Christmas, and a karmic Christmas oracle to see what you may be going through in any karmic situations or cycles you're in. So let's see what's going on. So first of all, what's the general energy coming in around you? What are you dealing with right now? What's going on with the masculine, please, angels? What's going on with the masculine? 1 card. So I'm also going to shuffle the karmic card. Is there anything that you're going through right now? 1 card. This card's moving as well. Anything that you're going through right now that we need to connect with today? I feel it's that one. Okay, let's see what's happening then. So the first message is, I've procrastinated in reaching out. I was worried about the outcome. So again, here it is. You want to reach out. And when I'm connecting with your energy right now, there's a lot of longing there, desire. You know, when I channel saliva in the mouth, it's because you're longing for something. It's like when you smell food and your mouth waters, and it's very tasty to you. You can't wait to get your teeth into it and eat that meal. It's the same with what you want to do here. You want to reach out to your divine feminine because you long for them. You long for their presence. You long for communication with them. You want to be around them. You desire them. You know you belong together. But you're saying, I'm worried about the outcome. But this is a was energy. Give me a block there. So I feel you do intend to clear the air. You do intend to break this silence, or move forward in some way, or do something, because you're saying, I've procrastinated long enough. So you have been thinking about it and overthinking about it. And this could also be why, because of what you feel guilty about. But it's also because you were perhaps worried about the outcome. You perhaps didn't know what would happen if you reached out. Perhaps you weren't even sure if your family still cared about you. Maybe this is because you've still not got enough to give. And that was also something on your mind. So you didn't want to let yourself down. You didn't want to let your feminine down. You didn't want to cause any upheaval or chaos or drama. So you're saying, I was worried about the outcome. So I feel this is definitely a previous energy, like something that is happening in the past. So I'm getting from this right now that you want to move forward now. It's like you're saying, I've procrastinated long enough in reaching out and now I want to. I was worried about the outcome, but now I've worked through my fears around that. So I feel that you're on the edge of doing something now. You've done all the overthinking, you've processed, you've realised something needs to change, and you want to reach out. So I feel really this is you finding the strength and courage to actually take action. They give me, again, that block there, and clear the air. And for some of you, it's going to be a gulp, a leap of faith. It's like hard, you're afraid of what's going to happen. It's like you've got to gather the courage and the bravery to actually reach out. It's a big thing to you. So it may not seem like a big thing to anyone else, but to you, this is a huge step. It's like walking on the moon. So you said, I've procrastinated long enough. I want to reach out. And this is definitely something you've been thinking about ongoing over and over again, back and forth in your mind about it. It's drove you crazy. And now you're saying, I want to do something about it. So you've got, I'm jealous that you're having fun. So there could be some jealousy around this as well. You may be worried about the outcome. You may be worried about reaching out because you may be afraid that your feminine is with someone else or moved on. But your feminine loves you and wants you and only you. If they're out with other people, they're just out with friends or enjoying themselves. It doesn't mean there's anything going on with someone else. So you've got to release your own fears and insecurities about that, your own self-worth issues, because you belong to each other. So it's very likely that that scenario of your family moving on is just in your mind, okay? Because I'm not sensing that your feminine is with anybody else, unless they are already with a karmic partner you know about. But I don't feel they are going out dating anyone or sleeping with anyone or moving on with anybody, because they actually do love and want you. But you may also be seeing them having fun, or you may sense they are having fun. And I feel that, yes, they may be having fun, because the thing is, your feminine is strong, okay? Your feminine is not going to put their life on hold. They want you in their life, yes, but they're not going to sit around crying or wallowing. They're going to go and live their life. They're going to go out with friends, family. Maybe they've got plans for Christmas. They could be travelling. They could be working on self-love. They could be doing many things. It doesn't mean they've moved on with someone else. But I feel this energy is that you're perhaps missing them, wanting them. And this could also be you wanting to reach out and find out what's going on, because there's jealousy there. I'm jealous, you belong to me, I want you in my life, you're mine. So there's this possessiveness that you have about your feminine that you may even feel guilty about, especially if you're with someone else. If you're with someone, if you're living with someone, or you've got a partner, or you're married, or there's something else in your energy field, and you're perhaps thinking, I've got no right whatsoever to be jealous of anyone that my feminine is spending time with, but you can't help it because you know you belong together. But honestly, I can tell you now, your feminine, it's very unlikely your feminine is with someone else. Okay, if they are with anyone else, it's just a casual thing, or it could be a friend. Don't blow it out of proportion. But I feel this is another reason why you've perhaps held back, because your jealousy's got in the way. But now that jealousy is also revving you up to take action, because you don't want your feminine moving on. And let's be honest, this is a festive season. Lots of social invitations, gatherings, the opportunities to go out and do things, and you may be a little bit concerned about that. So you may feel like, I know I've procrastinated now I need to take action. You've got to go on your own here. So I feel that what this is about as well is, first of all, this is a karmic card. So if your karmic partner, for example, the person you were living with or dating or in a relationship with or married to, is perhaps doing things, and you're saying go on your own. So they could be going to something like an event, a party, a family gathering, a social occasion, or something to do with the children maybe. And you're saying go on your own because you want time alone to be able to reach out to your feminine, or at least contemplate doing that. So I feel you're perhaps making some time for you to have time by yourself to actually make a move on your divine feminine. You could also be freeing up some time to actually go to your divine feminine. But I feel this is definitely about finding that time to reach out. And obviously you could do that anytime, but you may need a little bit of time to process what you're going to say, or to gather the courage up, and you need to do that on your own. So it feels like you are finding time to be by yourself to actually reach out to your divine feminine. Go on your own could also be what you're hoping that your feminine is doing, going somewhere on their own and not with someone else. So you may be thinking, I hope you're going there on your own. I hope you're not with anybody else. So again, it's fear. But you'll never know unless you reach out. And look at this, I miss my true love. You know your divine feminine is your true love, and you're missing them. And if you're with someone else, it's making you remember that, especially at this time of the year, because this time of the year brings emotion up. And you're saying, I miss my true love. So what's coming through here very clearly is your divine feminine is your true love. The one you belong with, the one you long for, the one you know you're meant to be with. So it's about time you reach out and tell them how you feel, don't you think? So if you've been procrastinating, holding yourself back, being afraid of the outcome, feeling jealous, wondering what's going on, take action and do something about it, because your feminine is missing you too, because your feminine also knows that you are their true love. So even if there is someone else involved, which is highly unlikely unless you're already aware of a karmic partner, then just know that they are wanting you too, okay? So what I'm going to bring in is the Christmas Magic Tarot, the Seasons of the Witch, Yule Oracle, and the Oracle of the Christmas Spirit. So we're going to bring these cards in to give you some guidance. So obviously it's obvious here that you're being guided to reach out, and you're trying to make the time on your own to find the time to do that. Okay, so don't let fear hold you back, because your family wants to hear from you too. And your family has also been sending you a telepathic message saying, I'm ready. I'm ready to hear what you have to say. I'm ready to accept you into my life. I do love you. And you may be feeling that too, and that's why you want to reach out. So you've got the King of Swords. Now it's in reverse, which is really good, because what it's showing you is what you've been doing is in this planning phase. The King of Swords this way round, right way round, is you in your head about it all, overthinking, procrastinating, not really doing anything, making the moves in your mind, maybe even doing it in your dreams, or having a plan but not taking action. And because it's in reverse, you're coming out of that now. So you want to take action. This is you moving out of your head into your body to take action. And this is where we are with the Santa's hat on. So moving towards the Christmas period. So maybe you're going to reach out on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, or even New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, because that's an excuse, an excuse to say happy holidays or happy Christmas or happy New Year. And maybe you're waiting for that, but you don't need to wait for that. You can reach out today. You can reach out anytime. But I feel with the Christmas season, it's like you feel now that you've got a real valid excuse to test the water, clear the air, and come forward. So you've been planning this. You may have been planning this for a while, in your head about this for a while. They're also giving me an itchy back as well, because the back is about ascension symptoms. You want to have your feminine's back, so you want to come forward when you can offer something real. You don't want to mess anyone around. So again, that could be causing the procrastination, because you want to provide stability, and you may feel like you're not able to do that right now. But you definitely know you want to move forward and take action by or on or around Christmas time. So what else do you need to know? What's the guidance, please, angels, for the Divine Masculine right now? So the card coming through for you is Ponciata, and this is 27. It says, cast the shadows, scream. It says, scream in silence at them, dear witch. What lurks inside, you may be looking inside. What lurks inside transforms into the most beautiful of beauty. So what I'm really connecting with this is first of all, this is definitely about moving towards Christmas time. And you may see poinsettias, and poinsettias are about coming together. You put poinsettias on the table when you're having a meal, or it's about coming together. So I feel this is definitely you wanting to come together with your divine feminine. So your outcome, what you're hoping is going to be the outcome of having a conversation is perhaps having the opportunity to meet up in person, to let go of your shadows. It's like you've screamed in silence. You've gone through every scenario in your mind. You've moved, you're in silence. It's caused you pain. And now you want to move forward and transform this situation into something beautiful. And to you, your feminine, whether they are male or female, they are beautiful to you. Everything to you. So I'm really seeing this about you wanting to move forward, and you don't want to waste any more time. You don't want it to be in 2026 or 2027. You want to do this now. It's something you want to do now. The months of February to July could have been significant for you, or maybe you're seeing the numbers 222 or 777. It's a sign things are manifesting, or the number 27 could be significant. It could be a number you've been seeing. It may be an age, a significant age you're connecting with. But I'm ultimately feeling you're thinking about the future, planning the future. So if you think about it now, if you reach out, by 2027, you could be having a whole different life and a whole different Christmas time during that year. So I feel this is about what's coming as well, what's being planned by the universe for you for the future. So what's the energy around the Divine Masculine, please, angels? What's the guidance for the Divine Masculine right now? The angels are very clearly saying stop overthinking, stop holding things back, take action. Do what you feel guided to do in your heart and soul. So the first card out is holiday gratitude. Gratitude turns what we have into enough and more. And this may be you just feeling grateful for the fact that you know your divine feminine is your true love, and showing your feminine that you're grateful for them, showing appreciation. That may be what you want to do. Maybe you feel like you haven't done that in the past. Maybe you feel like you've made your feminine feel unworthy or like they don't matter to you. And you just want to show up and say, hey, I do care about you. I do think about you. I'm grateful for you. So reaching out around the holidays is also an opportunity to do that. We've got bare strength. So you're going to find strength, or you're going to need the strength, you're going to need to find the strength to actually reach out, because this is a big thing for you. So again, if you're a feminine cross-watching, You might be sitting there thinking, why is it such a big deal for them to reach out? But it is a big deal. So you've got to have faith in them. So what you really want as well is to give them a big hug. So masculines, I feel you want to come and embrace your feminine. You want to feel your feminine skin and feel their warmth, and you want to hug them. But your strength lies in your ability to endure, just as the bear thrives in the cold. So what this means is keep moving forward, to endure the struggle or the stress that you may feel about reaching out. It's about breaking through that. So find the strength within. And the bear as well, it's like the brown bear, finding that power within you to make the move. And we've got wreath and harmony. And ultimately, it's because you do want a new beginning. This takes you back to your reading that we did on Tuesday about you wanting that new beginning, because the wreath is a symbol of endings and new beginnings. You don't want this to be over between you and your family. You want a new beginning. And you do want to end things in your life that you know you need to release. It says harmony is born when we unite in love and kindness, like a circle of evergreen. So your journey is evergreen. It's a circle. It's ongoing. It's eternal. So you also know that even if you're holding yourself back, that you still have these feelings, you still want your feminine, you know really inside you're going to end up together, but you also don't want to waste any more time, and you're feeling jealous, and you certainly don't want anyone else around your feminine. So find harmony in moving towards each other. So I'm actually feeling this wreath of harmony a bit like the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot, like things will move forward and turn around once you make that move. And you'll sort things out. So the harmony is also a huge message from Archangel Raguel, who is the harmonizer of heaven, that when you reach out, your feminine is going to reply and respond with kindness and empathy and love. And you're going to sort things out because there's going to be a harmonious outcome to it. So you're saying, I'm worried about the outcome, but the outcome will be harmonious. It will be filled with uniting and love and kindness. So you're going to come together. And it's evergreen, which means the love you share for each other, it's full. Think of evergreen, they don't lose the leaves. Those trees are evergreen, that means all year round. So the feelings are still there all year round, not just at Christmas time. But this is your opportunity moving towards the new year to make that move. So you can move into the new year in a different energy. So I feel the message here is find the strength to make your move. There's no need to feel jealous, but obviously the jealousy is prompting you to take action anyway. And it's about you knowing that this is true love. And you're saying that I miss my true love. Your divine feminine is your true love. And you know this. So you've been in your head about this for long enough, planning, strategizing, working out what to do, how to make you move. Now it's time to take action. You've procrastinated for long enough. Even if your feminine is having fun and enjoying their life, whatever they're doing, there's a part of you in them. And there's a void without you, and they want you. Okay, so go on your own to find this time. And also this could be you wanting to go on your own. You know, you want to be on your own. In other words, you want to be free. You want to be single to pursue your feminine. You want to go your own way. You want to do your own thing. You want this new beginning. And you're also finding the strength to walk away from anything karmic in your life. And also to be grateful for everything that you have, but to be moving towards those changes. And I do feel for many of you, by 2027, even though it's a few years away yet, you're going to be in a whole different energy, in a whole different place, enjoying life in a whole new way with your feminine in union. So I hope this helps. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.